Hey everyone, welcome back to Persona 5. I don't remember if I've really looked around at all what these shops are and stuff like that. Actually, never mind, I have. I actually want to check something here real quick. Where? That's the arcade. Here it is. Oh, it's closed at night. Okay, I have to come in the afternoon. Gotta remember to try and do that sometime. It's been a while since we've been there. I figured it might be worth checking out to see if there's anything new there. That's the arcade. Wait, what's this? Oh, Electronic was closed at night. Alright. So, we're gonna go hang out with Mishima and finish off his social link here. So, let's do that. That's so amazing. Phantom Thieves fever has run rampant. He said this before. Yeah, we did the request. Thanks. You know, for some reason I can't forget what Akiyama-kun said to me. By the way, I wanted to talk to you about something. Are you free? Alright, well, we're ready to grow stronger with him, apparently. Well, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's... I don't know what caused me to say that. We already knew that. Jesus.
Let's go.
Hey, he wants to relax a bit. Let's head over to the park.
You know, I've been thinking about what Akiyama-kun said to me.
Okay.
How I've changed. For some reason, I couldn't bring myself to run away back when I saved him.
That's kind of a good thing, maybe?
So, I was thinking why that may have been.
Did you find your answer? Were you scared stiff? No, did you find your answer? Yeah, clearly he was scared, but...
Honestly, I was pretty desperate at the time, so I don't remember much. But in the back of my head, I was thinking what you would do in that situation.
Really?
I mean, you put yourself on the line to stop Kamoshida, and probably other villains too. So, I thought there had to be something I could do myself.
Well, you came up with something that ended up working. That was courageous, but you were afraid. You know what? That was courageous. Yes, he was afraid. There's no question. But he showed real courage.
I was only acting out of fear, though.
Yeah, but there's a difference. Courage does not necessarily mean a lack of fear. In most often than not, it's actually the courage to stand up in the face of fear, sort of thing, to push past that and keep going.
You know, I've always wanted to change. I wanted to go from the dull nobody everyone messes with to the famous world-renowned hero. But you helped me realize something important.
I'm actually curious, what is that?
Heroes aren't heroes because they're famous. It's because they fight for other people.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it, for sure.
Looking back on it, what I really wanted to change was the weak me. The me on the volleyball team who let wrongdoing go unpunished, even though I knew it was unjust. The cowardly me who looked the other way when people I knew were in need of help. Tell me the truth. I only changed because you stole my heart, right?
Actually. I didn't do anything. You know what? You changed yourself is definitely one very, very true. He did change, but you know what? Like, to put his mind at ease, no one stole your heart.
Huh? You mean I didn't have a change of heart?
Well, you did, but you're the one who brought about that.
What? No, it really was you. You changed my heart. All this time, I've been looking up to the Phantom Thieves, pretending to be a collaborator. And now, I'm finally able to stop pretending. Truth be told, I had given up. I accepted that I was a zero, that my existence was meaningless.
No one's existence is meaningless, man. It's whether or not you find you find meaning for yourself is a different story. But no, that's not how. I don't believe that's how anyone really is. No.
But I've learned. I may not be able to change the world, but I can change myself.
There you go, bud.
Whether I sulk about my inability to do anything, or hang my head high and look to the future, my perception shapes the boundaries of my world. It all comes down to what's inside my heart. I might still mess up every so often, but as long as you're here, I'll be able to stand up again.
You know what? Even if we're not here, even if it's just you by yourself, you can always stand up again. It's you don't need me to get strength to take your strength from. Like, you've got that already. You've proven that. Maybe I helped you realize that, but when you realize that you can stand up yourself without anyone else backing you, kind of thing, that's when I think that's when the true change will start. Sort of come to light.
So, I may not be the best person around, but you can feel free to rely on me at least sometimes. And no matter what the world says, I'll be rooting for you, just like you were for me.
Well, there we go. Feel a strong bond with Mishima.
I am thou, thou art I.
And here's our
Thou
familiar
hast
twin voice.
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the moon, granting thee infinite power.
Salvation Wish. Yay! Everyone gets full experience now.
All right. All right.
You can now fuse Sandalphon, the most powerful persona of the Moon Arcana, and if I can figure out how to actually fuse him, I believe I will, because he's a pretty good persona. From what I understand, he's a good source of almighty damage. Or one of potential source of it.
You know what? I'm going to find you an awesome request. That's all I can really do for you right now. But I'm working on that documentary too. I even plan on making it into a book someday.
Well, ambitions are a good thing to have. And, goals to work towards. Go for it, man.
I bet anyone who reads about the Phantom Thieves would find the hidden courage within themselves.
Yeah, might increase their guts a bit.
Maybe that means I can use that book to change people's hearts.
Make it the best. You have to write it for. You know what? Go for it, man.
All right, I'm on it. Oh, but before that, I'm hungry. Come on, let's grab a bite to eat on the way home. Maybe a buffet? Wait, no, we should save that for after I get all my book royalties. You better be looking forward to it.
You know what? Sure, man. Wow, 90, 89 and 90% for our whatever that thing is there. Well, right to school. Wow, four messages. Who the hell? No training. What you up to? It's hard to stay. Okay, yeah. Everyone's like, hey, what are you doing today? Kodo. Utaba's still locked behind the Mementos request. Shinya. Well, this might be a day for Makoto. Saturday. Not what I wanted to chat. Persona. Yeah, we still have, yeah. You know what? Let us go hang out with, Makoto. What are you doing today? What are you doing today, Darren-kun? I just finished up some student council work. I've had a lot on my mind and can't really concentrate. Let me know if anything comes up. I'll be at school a little while longer. Yeah, let's go hang out with Makoto. Alright, I'll be in front of the student council room.
Well,
All we can do now is wait. If you have time, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Well, we're here to do that, so let's hang out with Makoto.
well,
Feels like I just don't know anything anymore. You know, I kind of understand that feeling. Let's talk more inside. So my class had a practice entrance exam, and my score was significantly lower than last time. I'm concerned. I would just say you're distracted. It's unlike you. Thieves' work distract. I'm sure you did better than me. But, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Is the thieves' work distracting you? No, I was sure to set aside an appropriate amount of time to study. Oh, maybe that was the wrong thing to say.
Actually...
The truth is, recently I've started questioning the entire point of my education. Oh? What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to high expectations my sister has set for me? I spoke to Aiko about this. The answer hasn't become any clearer. Who? Aiko. Really? Come on, man, you were there. Like, the girl that we were talking to last time. You don't remember? Aiko Tako. We asked her about the job she had in the salon in Shinjuku. Anyway, we've been calling each other very often, or ever so often since we exchanged contact information. Because of those calls, we've actually grown somewhat close. Aw, she got a friend. I say that somewhat sarcastically, but also at the same time, good for you, Makoto, because she hasn't exactly been the most social of people up until this, it would seem. So when I voiced my concerns to her, she asked me how I would benefit from going to a top university. But I couldn't come up with a good answer. As for Aiko, her grades are, well, not the best, but she claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. Apparently her parents can use their connections to find her a job. Lucky her. Connections are a big part of finding your job in the future, sort of thing there. If you know the right people, it's much easier to get your foot in the door and get in. But at the same time, if you don't have the skills, education, or like sort of backing to actually pull the job off, sort of thing, not gonna last too well. So, where are we here? But isn't that a little irresponsible? It's nice that she can rely on her parents, but this is her life, not theirs. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant when I was saying there. If you don't have the right background, sort of either skills or education or whatever it would be for that field sort of thing, even if you get your foot in the door through connections and all that, you're not able to hold on to the job, then, you know, your connections aren't really going to help you there. If anything, it might end up turning bad for the person who recommended you, sort of thing there. So, I guess it's just a different way of approaching things. Even at that, her vision of the future is still clearer than mine. Don't you have goals? What about college? What do you mean? You know, don't you have goals? Yeah, let's ask her that. Let's get her thinking. I used to think doing what others expected of me was the best way forward. Apparently that was not the best choice to make here. I was going to major in law, just like my sister did. And after that, I would simply have headed down whatever path society had made for me.
But...
Yeah, but everything changed when I joined the Phantom Thieves. Yeah, you're kind of seeing things in a new light, aren't you? I realize now there are more important things in life than being prim and proper honor student. Honestly, I would have looked down on Aiko's line of thinking in the past, but now I know better. She must have known I was talking about her. Lately, Aiko's been telling me whenever she buys makeup or finds a cute new outfit. That reminds me, she asked me the other day what hand cream I used. I sent her a picture, and it's apparently the same brand they use in the nurse's office at school. Huh. That's adorable. Let's go with that. That's adorable. I'm not so sure about that. She told me I'm like a middle-aged man in the body of a high school girl. Middle-aged man, wow. Regardless, that stuff works wonders for dry skin, and it's a great value too. You know what? What's wrong with that?
Actually...
My father used to use it all the time. Oh. Did I ever tell you he was a police officer? I believe it may have been mentioned... Potentially may have been mentioned, but I don't remember. Like, it's definitely been mentioned, but I don't remember if it was mentioned to the Darren and the group and all that there. I know it was brought up between Sai and Makoto here, but He detested the corruption in our society and worked tirelessly to bring it to justice. Despite the rough exterior, he was extremely gentle deep down.
That reminds me.
When I was little, I told him I wanted to grow up to be a police officer just like he was. He was glad to hear me say that, but quick to point out that he didn't want me doing something so dangerous. I had completely forgotten about that dream, to be honest. Do you still want to pursue that? Wow. You know what, it doesn't surprise me that this is an option, but at the same time, like, wow. You know what? I would say that's an amazing goal, but if it's not something that she actually wants to pursue, I don't really want to put that idea in her head to go for that, but like, the idea of like asking her straight out there, do you still want to pursue it? Like, I like this. I don't know. I mean, I only just barely remembered it just now. Either way, after everything that happened, I have no intention of working with the police. Besides, they're trying to stop the Phantom Thieves. What am I supposed to do, arrest myself? I think I need to re-examine my goals for the future. Outside of just plain studying, that is. Yeah, of course, but reading this properly is whatever. Same idea, guys.
Thank you very much.
You know, it feels like I remembered something important today, thanks to you. As you could say, my viewpoint has been broadened by yet again. Well, she's got a quiet resolve. Follow up. Oh, that's actually
All
helpful.
right.
Sweet.
Hey,
When I met Aiko, I realized how narrow my viewpoint really was. I only just learned recently that, wait, what? Is that supposed to be a chemis or a chemis? Is now called a camisole? I don't know that other term for it, I haven't actually heard that before. And a button-down sweater is a cardigan? Why does the same thing have to have multiple names? That is a very good question. I guess in the end, I'm just becoming more aware of how little I really know. So please, help me keep fighting back against that ignorance. Well,
I'll see you later.
thank you again for today. See you later. Well, she's got the drive to keep moving forward and keep learning. That's important. Maybe she'll figure her stuff out.
You're back.
Hey, Akechi's here.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm intruding in your home once again. My apologies for spending so much time here. It's just such a calming place for me. You say this a lot.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry about it. Thank you. Regardless, it's time I go on my way. Oh, one more thing though. I heard a calling card has finally been sent. This is exactly the same thing as you said last time. Yeah, this is exactly the same thing you said last
I'll
time.
see you later.
Whoa, no one's talking to me? Wow. Wow, I'm surprised. What does our table tell us this time? The villain who has gathered together the Phoenix Rangers. Oh, okay. It's another one of these Phoenix Rangers things. What could be in the food tray delivered to them? Revive and fight, Phoenix. Yeah. Grilled gizzard is my favorite, but it's a trap! Yeah, I got nothing to say to that. Right, so who's available? They're done. That's EY. Yes. Hifumi is available. Do we still have a star? Not what I wanted to hit. Do we still have a star persona? Yes, we still have Kodama. Well, let's go hang out with Hifumi. Oh. I feel like we're about to intrude on something, perhaps.
Oh?
Hifumi's talking to a woman. She seems troubled again. Yeah, well, we're ready to go stronger. Let's do this. That's right, your next opponent will finally be a professional. Well, this woman is excited, apparently. My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set this up. This must be her mother.
That's...
But... Is this young man a fan of yours, Hifumi? Oh, no, Mother. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember? Your shogi friend, Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi. Thank you. Why does everyone just assume things about me? It's kind of annoying, to be honest. Mother? As I'm sure you're already aware, you're not allowed to date, young lady. Great. She's one of those. You started to attract a number of new male fans with all your photo spreads.
Yes.
Yes, Mother. You can get 50... Wow. What a bitch. You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous. She's actually kind of already famous. I need you to accomplish the thing... I need you to accomplish the things I was never able to do. Yeah, she is one of those. Great. Now I'm going to work. Don't wait up for me. I understand.
Sorry.
Apologize. That must have been quite a shock. Well, a little bit of an eye-opener, perhaps. You're not allowed to date. She's... Both of these seem a little, not my place, so let's go along with she's scary. There we go, that was a good thing to say. That was quite honest of you. Not altogether inaccurate, though. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. You know, there's some dedication there, too. If only she wasn't less of a... At this point, I don't want to say bitch here, because, like, it sounds like she does have a lot on her plate, and she's probably quite stressed as well. But there are better ways to go about treatment of people and whatnot, that even in these harsher, sort of like higher stress sort of things there. So I don't exactly agree with her attitude, let's say that. My father was a pro shogi player. He's usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. Kind of sounds a bit like you, actually. He never hesitated when making a move, just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing Soji. Started playing Soji too, because clearly, wow, that's why she started playing shogi. It's actually kind of interesting, well, kind of cool too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband. Her dream? And yet, she tells me to keep playing. She wants me to achieve her dreams. Rather than going for her own dreams, she's got to go for her mother's dreams, yeah. That's unfortunate. I should be working to help support us. Okay. Alright, I didn't quite understand what she meant at first there for some reason, but yeah, okay, I get that. She wants to help her family, essentially. I want to become a professional so that I can make enough money to ease my parents' burden. That's rather responsible of you. I do photo shoots and interviews hoping they'll add some money to our household income. But it's honestly quite difficult for me. You don't like the attention. Well, being in the public eye isn't bad in itself. Oh, that was the wrong thing to say, I think. Probably should have said, you should tell this to your mother sort of thing. It's just... no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. I'm not playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol. I simply love my family. I want to support them through our troubles. Yeah, I get that. She actually said tisk. This isn't good. I shouldn't be focusing on such negative topics before a match. Well then, let's play. Today I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. I'll teach you how to escape from disadvantaged situations. Well, her trust in me is growing. Allows you to attempt to escape even when surrounded by the enemy. Nice.
Alright.
That's actually potentially useful. Are you ready? That aura. My right eye is twitching. Now it's time to unleash my hidden evil eye. Alright.
I'll start.
Now, to a fair match. After the evil eye comment, let's have a fair match. Wow. Okay then. She's very determined. Hey look! Our knowledge goes up by a single point. Why do all the other social links increase your stats by 3 and this one just does it by 1?
Alright.
Actually, I already know that. It's because knowledge is a big stat
Until
in
next
this.
time.
And it takes a lot to increase your knowledge, so they didn't want to give you too much up front. Then there's a lot of things that can increase your knowledge as well, so... Alright, that wasn't so bad. Let's continue the lessons next time. Is someone going to call us? Yeah. Of course. Who could it be at this hour? Want to go to Dome Town? What the hell's Dome Town? Earlier I got some info that I can't turn a blind eye to. I got us 2 passes. Wanna go check it out tomorrow? What the hell is Dome Town? I'm tempted to say yes just to find out what Dome Town is, because I don't remember personally, but I'm gonna decline and check, or go later sort of thing, and check my map and whatnot to see if I already have Dome Town. Because if I do, there's no point in going, because I'm already maxed out with Mishima. That and his social link points don't make any difference, as he ranks up automatically as you do requests. So apparently Monday's a day off. Alright. Chinatown. Chico Park. I'm looking for Dome Town. I have no idea where this Dome Town is. It's likely I don't have it yet. So, who's available? Yusuke. Makoto is not ready to rank up. No wonder. Well, I am going to... Not what I wanted to do. I'm going to head over to the underground walkway. Yeah, that's right. For a drink. And I'm going to call it here because we are at about 27 minutes or so, almost 28. And, oh look, it increases our knowledge. We totally don't need that. We really don't need these drinks anymore, but whatever. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully I'll come back next time to see what the hell this Dome Town thing is, because I'm probably going to just go with Mishima and check that out. So until then, take care, you guys.